Hi everyone, it's Renita from Flourish Homes. Thank you again for listening to this video. I just wanted to, I guess, discuss a little bit about where I feel the Brisbane market's going in terms of the rental market. And what I'm finding, and I've been asked a lot of questions, everyone always, sees me or meets me and goes, Renita, what's happening with the rental market? And I always think, geez, it's completely changed to what it was when I first started out about 10 years ago in real estate. I personally have never seen a rental market this low before. And guys, when I'm talking about the rental market, I'm not really talking about anything outside of the 3 to 4K radius of the CBD. I'm specifically focusing on that CBD area. So you've got your Brisbane City, you've got Newstead, you've got Fortitude Valley, West End, Kangaroo Point. A lot of these are classed within the inner city range. What I'm finding is, and I've had a look this morning briefly and been doing a bit of research over the last few months actually as to see what is happening, what are the market trends with the rental prices. And I'm finding that there is a massive oversupply. If you didn't already know, it's definitely there. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. So I think my message is for investors, if you own a property within this area, you need to be really realistic. And I hate to tell you this, but there is no other way. There's no other option. I had a look this morning on realestate.com.au for properties in rent within the Brisbane CBD area and its surrounds. And my price range search field was anywhere from $450 to probably about $600 per week, 2 bedrooms plus, 1 bathroom plus, 1 car plus, and you've got over 290, approximately 290 plus properties available, and these are just apartments and units. We're not talking houses, guys. So that's quite an alarming thing for me, because I think it does have a trickle effect to the outer suburbs, anywhere between the 4 to 6K radius as well. It may be affecting those areas as well. So it's very important that we are being realistic. So investors, here's my tips. This is what you need to look out for. Find out when you're buying a property, or if you already have a property that you're looking to rent out, who is it attracting? What sort of tenants are going to want to live in there? Is it a big enough, spacious apartment? So if you're buying, or if you're in the process of buying, please don't buy the shoe boxes that are around. It's no one's wanting to rent it. And ultimately, it is a tenant's market, so you really need to get to know their motivation. Why they're moving? What are they looking for? What are their must-haves? And what are they willing to compromise on if they need to? And that's if they are willing to compromise. A lot of the tenants that I've been speaking to, they're not willing to compromise. If it doesn't have aircon, if it doesn't have built-in robes, if it doesn't have ceiling fans, including the air cons, they don't want it. So does your apartment have all of these? If it doesn't, what can you do? If you don't have the capabilities to actually install XYZ that's on their list, then perhaps you really need to looking at being realistic with your price bracket. So if you have a look on realestate.com and you know that there is, say, approximately, hypothetically, 50 properties available, priced between $450 and $550 a week, a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1 car, and you're about to list your property for rent within that $450 to $550 bracket, why would I, as a consumer, as a tenant, rent your property? That's the question you need to ask. What is it about your property that stands out? What is it about your property that I would fall in love with and I would actually put an application in and want to move in and make it my home? If you don't have the answers to that, then I suppose you need to really be realistic, because in any area, if you've got 50 properties or more than that, and in some areas, guys, it is going to be less. So if you're looking at, say, for an area like East Brisbane, which is where I am, I'm waiting to start my open home, so I thought I'd do this quick video before that. So I'm in East Brisbane, and I'm doing an open home for a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house. But if there was about 30 properties available or 25 properties available in East Brisbane alone within this price bracket that I've got this property advertised, that is a huge oversupply. Because we have to find those 30 tenants to rent these 30 homes. Who's moving into East Brisbane? They're the sort of questions that you really need to ask. So I think it's very important that we are quite realistic. So again, this message is purely out for investors. Just be realistic with your price bracket. I know I would much rather have a tenant in there paying less rent than what I anticipated, then having the property sitting vacant, costing me $300, $400, $500 a week that I'm having to fork out of my own pocket and pay for that property to just be advertised. The other thing that I've noticed this morning, a couple of places are, you're being offered 4 weeks free rent, iPad minis on top of the 4 weeks free rent. That's a lot of money. So if you've got $400 a week rent that you're asking for, that's $1,600 you're getting, that your agency or you ultimately are offering free rent. Well, how about dropping the rent down $50 a week? Or how about dropping the rent down $20 a week and see what that actually happens? The vacancy periods, the vacancy rates have definitely gone up. So I think we just need to be mindful of that. So again, I thought I'd just do a quick video. It's not really quick. It's over almost 6 minutes. But I just thought I'd put it out there that this is what we're really looking at the moment. So please, please, please just be realistic. You don't want to get lost on realestate.com and domain as just being another property out there. I think we really need to be particular on how we're advertising it, what avenues are we advertising it. And again, please, the most important thing is to choose an agent that is going to be proactive, not just sitting there waiting for the inquiry levels to come through. Are they actually going above and beyond to find a tenant for you? Do they know how many tenants have moved in to that area over the last 6 months, over the last 12 months, over the last 18 months? Do they actually know what the demographic, the age group, the average income is of these tenants? Where are they coming from? What are their professions? And what are they doing as your agent to be proactive, to go and seek those tenants to actually come and rent out your property, so your property is being rented out quicker than all the other ones, therefore minimising vacancy period for you, and most importantly, minimising any loss of rent for you. So if you would like to know more, give me a call. I'm happy to give you free advice in relation to what I believe the market's doing. And again, it's all going to be factual based on the market trends that I've been researching over the last few months. So yeah, definitely give me a call if you need to know more information. My name is Renita from Flourish Homes, and my mobile is 0405 064 043. Thank you again for listening and watching this video, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Thank you.